Hey y'all, I am here for a 30 inks 30 days for October 2024. I wanted to go ahead and do that with you all. I finally got my pens situated. On the last one I did, which was a review of the currently inked for September 2024, there was a couple of pens that I needed to clean out. I thought I had to clean out. Well, I ended up having to clean out more than that, so I was able to ink that additional pen that I spoke about that I wasn't able to. So let's do it. I have it there already. And right now I have 10 pens inked. Oh, y'all, I'm going to start with this one since I have a story behind it. This is a Jinhao, I think it's X159. So I went to go and ink this pen. I forgot what ink is in here now. Uh-oh. I know it's a turquoisey looking ink. Oh, please. Let me see. I went to go and ink it, and it was another one because I had two black ones. 2 black ones or 3 black ones. I think I have 2 black ones. But the pen fell apart, y'all. I have this piece. I went on ahead and kept it, which is the clip. Let me see. I think I saved the pen so I could show y'all. And I was shocked. I was like, what the hell? Because to me, in the places that it actually broke in, I don't know. To me, it didn't have a reason to do that. So I don't know what happened, but this is it. So let me see. This part. And then as I was doing something, trying to figure out what happened to it, another piece of it broke. But I can't remember everything now. Yeah. So this right here is the band. And that's the cap. And I think the cap goes here, but it broke. So it basically can't screw on. So it cracked a piece apart. And then this right here, I'm trying to piece it together now. This goes there. Oh, I think it's this. I think this broke. I can't much tell now. Oh wait, this is the cap. I lied. So this is the cap. So the cap looks like it no. This is not the cap. So this is this piece. Is it? But as y'all can see, this pen is in 3 pieces. Now see, the cap goes here because here's the piece with it. Yeah, so the cap goes here because this is the little piece, the opening for the cap to sit into. I'm wasting time. Yeah, so that sits into there. And then this goes there. So anyway, y'all, oh, it's an inner cap. Okay, so maybe the inner cap came out. And I was like, what is this? Okay, that's what it is. Maybe I think it's broke. Maybe that part isn't broke, but one part did crack, and I'll show y'all that. Let's see. Where's the cap? There we go. So this goes into there. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, this goes there. So this is an inner cap. And then I guess this goes here. This goes here. I don't know. Oh, I don't have the nib piece of it. I saved the nib. I do know that. So maybe it was the nib piece that broke. But it came apart, y'all. Anyway, so it's not functional anymore. I don't know what happened. It just shocked me. This piece right here came apart. So I threw it away. I saved the nib for it. So there we go. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. This one. So that is the inner cap for sure then. But anyway, yeah. So it shocked me that the pen fell apart like this. So anyway, you know what? Maybe I can salvage some more of these pieces too. So I'm going to leave it up here for right now. And there's a little round ring as well that came off of it. Anyway, back to the currently inked. I'm sorry about that, y'all. And I'll get the other piece that I just dropped down somewhere, down there somewhere. Okay, let's see what ink this is that's in the Jinhao. And what I did is when I was doing my review, I talked about the Jinhao and how I got crust on the nib from the writer's blood, and then I tried it with another ink and I got crust on it as well. So I inked it up again, but I think it was another red. I inked it up again, and I want to try it to see if I get crust again, because if so, then maybe it's the pen and not the inks. Although this is my first time using this ink, so I don't know whether or not this has had any crust or not. I don't know the history of this ink. So this is the Jinhao X159 color black. It's fine nib. And I inked it with Noodler's Turquoise of the Mesas. So okay. And I love the way these pens write. One black one I had used before, the other one I did not. I don't know which one it is that broke. If it's the one I used before, if it's the one I had not. But I have one left now. I think. I don't think I have three, but I might have three black ones. I'm not for sure though. So that's our first one. Then I'm just going to start with some of the pens that I wanted to ink up this month. This is a Asvine P20, and it's a piston fill. That's what the P means. I think it's a P20. I'm pretty sure it is. And you can see you don't hardly see any ink there because I didn't ink it up a lot. I hope it's not. I thought I had some that was showing, but oh, there it is. Okay, so it did come down, but I only inked it up just a bit. I didn't ink up the whole thing because I did not want a full barrel, because it takes me too long to go through the barrels, and I'll be forever trying to empty pens out. And I've done a good job over the last few months emptying out all of the pens that I did have. So I want to try and keep my pens at 10 inked at a time. And I know it's an orange in here. I just don't know what orange is in this pen. So yes, I don't forgot y'all, because these are newer pens that are inked. The older ones I kind of know which one are those. But this book right here that I'm flipping through, that whenever I ink up a pen, I put the date that I inked it and stuff so that I know what's in it. So I just have to find it because it's not in order any longer. So, but I'm sure. Yeah. This is the terracotta. I didn't even much have to read it. I remembered it now once I put it down. So this is the Asvine P20, right? Yeah. And it is inked with, and this is a fine nib, and it's inked with diamine. I fell in love. I did 30 inks, 30 days for September, and I used this ink during that time. I fell in love with it, so I wanted to ink it up in a pen this month so that I can see if my initial thoughts on it is what it is, because I love this pen. I wish I had some type of muted pen like this. So, but I mean, yeah, pen. That's so pretty. And I want to say it's 150th anniversary. Not for sure though. So the next one is my Leonardo Memento Zero. It's in a fine nib, and it is inked with Le Bon Aphrodite. Okay. These look very similar. Most of my nibs are gonna all be fines, pretty much. I have a couple of two special grinds, and then a few mediums, about 3 or 4 mediums. I have a broad, I have a stud, but for the most part, all of my pens are fine. See, how do I don't know how to spell it. Aphrodite. Hopefully that's right. Okay. Oh, and those are very similar. Wow. I didn't realize that. Okay. Now these are pens that are carryovers that are still inked. This is my Estabrook Botanical Gardens, and it's inked with storied blue. Yeah. Is it storied blue or is it? Yeah, it's not the sash rate. It's storied blue. It's not Celadon Cat either. Oh, I don't need that anymore. I can look back here. Yep, storied blue. Okay. And this is oh, I didn't put the I did not put the name of the pen, so let me do that. This is the color, the color name, Angel Skin 0. And then I'm just gonna put here Angel Skin. And I don't know. This one I'll put Black Barrel. Black. Silver. Okay. I don't know the color of this one, so I'll look it up and put it down. Next one is my Jinhao 9016, right? Yes. Jinhao Dadao 9016. This is a fine nib, and it's in the color. They spell it something, but I'm saying amber. They spell it differently on the websites. I think amber or something. I want to say it's an L instead of an R at the end. And this is inked with 3 Kings, I think. Yep. Green edition. 3 Kings. This is an actually very pretty color. I like it a lot. Amber, and I'll put gold trim. So I'll take up a little bit of room. Okay. And then my next pen, let me fill this out some. I don't like the space. It drives me crazy. Okay. Okay. My next pen is the Hongdian M2. This is a pocket pen. It's in, I want to say army green. Might be olive, but I think it's an army green color. Love the pen. I actually love the combination in here. And I probably shouldn't have counted this one in this month's currently inked because it's almost out of ink. So yeah, I probably won't get a chance to use this one as much. But this is a Hongdian M2. It's in a fine nib. And it's I'm gonna say army in black for the black trim. And then it's inked with Noodler's L. Lawrence. And this pen combination, pen and ink combination is, I like it a lot. So I will probably be inking this one up a lot with this one. I do have this same pen in a really dark brown as well. And y'all can't tell, but it's a really deep green color. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. Okay. My next one is my Twisby Dark Sapphire, and I can't remember the blue in this one for some reason. I can't remember the blue in this one. Oh, Monteverde Jungle Selection Zebra. Okay. I'm not liking this combination. I think it might be the ink because it's feathering quite a bit. So I don't like it much. And this is an eco right here. Okay. And it's dark sapphire. And the ink in it is Monteverde Jungle Collection. And Zebra is the color. Okay. And I'll show you all. And I don't know, my lilac, which I emptied it last month, it had been actually inked since 2022 with the same ink. It never went dry, so it was almost 2 years that I had that pen inked. It feathered a lot too, but it was a medium nib, and I got a medium because at that time I was really new to fountain pen, so I was thinking a medium would compare to a medium like on a pen. And the other two fines and or extra fines that I had got were scratchy to me, but it may have just been those nibs. So the first Twisby I got was a medium, and it does this too. So I don't know if it's the ink or if it is the Twisby. Maybe the nib writes a bit more on the medium side than it does the fine, but I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll bring it up just a little bit more. I think it's a little bit better. And you all can see the feathering. This is a beautiful color though, but that's the only thing that I don't like. So, and see, I thought that was going to, I have used some of their inks before, so I thought, and I didn't have this, so I thought, and I think I put quite a bit of ink in here, so now I'm gonna be committed to writing it dry. But yeah, I'm not liking it. Okay, my next one, and last time I put them all on one page. This time I didn't do that. I should have did that. Oh well, that's fine. This is one that I'd be glad when I empty as well, because I don't really use it, but I don't want to waste the ink. So this is my Twisby Eco. And it's in the pastel pink. I think that's what they call it. Extra fine. This is my only extra fine Twisby. And I can actually do it. So this was a mistake, a mishap, how I got this pen. But I can actually do this. I can actually do Twisby in an extra fine. It'll work for me. And this is on Private Reserve. In the color, spelled reserve wrong, Rose Rage. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have two more. I'm gonna put them on the back. I'm not gonna start over. And if you all can see that we have a tiny bit of about to bleed through here. So maybe it's the nib. Let me check the nib, y'all. I asked for what if I have a medium and I just didn't know it? Oh, I can't see it. It's covered up. I know sometimes the nibs are with the nib size is down off up under the feed here, so I can't see it. Okay. Okay, now, okay. I'm going to go ahead and write on the back, even though I don't really want to do that, but I don't want to waste a whole sheet for two pieces of two samples. So this is Twisby. This is an Eco, right? Yeah. Eco. And I guess it is. I thought this was bronze, but I'm thinking it's rose gold. In cram. I'm gonna say rose gold. I'm not for sure. Rose gold with a fine nib, and it is inked with Ferris Wheel Press. Steeped umber. Okay. Now, in my last video with the September review, I said this was my least favorite combination at the moment. But right here, just now, I enjoyed it quite a bit. But I don't know if it's because I wrote on the back and there's ink on the front that's making it look a bit darker. But I enjoyed it just then. So, I might have lied. Okay, and then my last one is a Twisby Eco Tea, and it's in the saffron color. Yep. And this is saffron. And it's a fine nib. And it has KWZ. Old gold in it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at these, y'all. Okay, so I have the Jinhao X159 with a fine nib, black and silver body, with Noodler's turquoise of the mesas. This ink has beautiful shading. I'm loving it. So great. And then we have the S Fine P20 in a fine nib. I purchased it from Amazon. It's in the orange color. I don't know the name of it, so I'll let you all know that probably on the review. It is a piston fill, and it does have a little window there. It is inked with Diamond Terracotta, and I think Terracotta is a part of the 150th anniversary collection. And then I can see a bit of a difference looking here. This one has more clay color to it, and this one does have more pink than the Terracotta. But on paper, you can see they are very similar, at least to me anyway. This is Leonardo Momento Zero fine nib with the Laban Aphrodite in it. And and the Leonardo Momento Zero is the color Angel Skin. And that is this one. And for y'all who didn't see the Jinhao, this is the Jinhao. I'm just showing it to y'all again. It's a classic looking pen. My next one is the Esterbrook SD fine nib in the Botanical Gardens color, and it's inked with Ferris Wheel Press Storied Blue. And that is this one here. And you can see those specks of blue that is why I inked it with the storied blue. I thought that was a good play on the pen. Next we have the Jinhao Dial 9016 in a fine nib. Amber and gold trim, amber body with gold trim, and it is inked with Diamine Green Edition 3 Kings, and that is this pen here. The more I write with this pen, the more I like it. I can tell you all, when I first started writing with the pen, I felt like it was a little bit too fine, but I'm starting to dig it. This pen has an extra capacity converter, just so if you all would need or want to know that. Hongdian M2 fine nib, army black. The nib is black on here as well, and it's inked with Noodler's L. Lawrence. L. Lawrence is a deep green color, and this combination works really well together. Works really, really well. I enjoy it. And I know I'll be out of this one this month because I hardly have any ink left in it. My next one is the TWSBI Eco Fine Nib Dark Sapphire, and it's a Monteverde, inked with Monteverde Jungle Collection Zebra. And what I don't like is the feathering on this pen, this ink. So I can't see the nib. I know I asked for fine, but maybe it's a medium because I do have this same problem on my lilac. So I'll have to check that out when the pen is empty. My next one is the TWSBI Eco Pastel Pink and with the Private Reserve Rose Rage, and it's an extra fine nib. Lovely combination. Don't use it much at all. Next is my TWSBI Eco Creme and Rose Gold with a fine nib, and it's inked with Ferris Wheel Press Steeped Umber. Beautiful color. Like it much more here. It had been seeming a bit lighter than what I anticipated, but this right here, this writing here is, yeah, I'm gonna have to write with it some more. I don't know, it just seemed a bit lighter on other writings. Let me see here. Yeah, I do feel like it is a bit lighter here than it is here. I like it. I like it here. And then this is the TWSBI Eco Tea Saffron in the fine nib, and it's inked with KWZ Old Gold. And that is it, y'all. That's all that I have for this currently inked video. One more. Alrighty. I will talk with you all later. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.